God says, healing is happening tonight. I want to heal your body. Please give me 5 minutes right now. Don't scroll past, listen to me now. Stop, don't rush past these words. This moment is sacred. There is something you've been praying for, crying for, fighting through, and tonight, heaven is moving. If you turn away right now, you could miss the very miracle you've been waiting for. I want to speak to your heart, your pain, your mind, and your body. I'm not asking for your whole day, just your heart for these few minutes. Stay with me. Something eternal is happening in this moment. Comment Amen if you can feel this word touching your spirit right now. When I say healing is happening tonight, I am not speaking in riddles. I am not distant. I am here, close, listening to the cry you whispered when no one was around. You've carried pain in your body. You've carried weight in your heart. Some of you have been asking me, God, why haven't you healed me yet? And tonight, I'm answering, tonight, I want you to know this. I have not forgotten you. You are not alone. My hand is reaching toward you right now. The pain you've endured in your body is not invisible to me. I saw you when you wept alone. I heard your breath when you couldn't speak because the pain was too much. Every nerve that's burned with illness, every part of your body that has betrayed you, every diagnosis that left you fearful, I have seen it. I have wept with you. And now, I say to you, healing is beginning. It may come suddenly or slowly, but it starts now. My power has no limit. There is a reason this came to you right now and not earlier. Because this is your appointed time, not delayed, not forgotten. You have been carried through fire, and I have kept you. Others gave up, others didn't make it. But you, yes, you are still breathing. That breath is proof I'm not done with you. That breath is proof that your story will not end in defeat. Tonight, I'm doing something new, in your body, in your soul, in your spirit. If you believe this, comment 1111 right now. This is your confirmation. I know it's been hard to keep trusting me. You've prayed, and when the healing didn't come fast, you began to wonder if I heard you at all. But listen to me. Even when you saw nothing change, I was working behind the scenes. Even when the pain got worse, I was surrounding your body with my presence. I am not a man who lies. If I said healing is happening tonight, then so it is. Your job is not to figure out how. Your job is to receive it. Let me remind you of my son. He healed the blind, the lame, the sick, the broken, with a word, with a touch. And that same power is alive, present, moving right now. The cross was not only to save your soul, but to heal your whole being. By his stripes you are healed. That verse isn't decoration. It's declaration. It's a promise sealed in blood. And I never break my promises. You may have tried medicine, doctors, procedures, and nothing worked. I am not against doctors, I gave them wisdom, but tonight, I want to do what no medicine could do. I want to reach the place that even scans couldn't see. I want to go into the hidden chambers of your body and release life. I want to silence the voice that said, "You'll never recover." That voice is a lie. I created your body, and I can restore it. You have to understand that I'm not just healing your body, I'm healing the root, the trauma, the stress, the fear, the weight that's been sitting in your chest for months, maybe years. Some of your pain isn't only physical, it's spiritual, emotional. And I am the God who heals all of it. Not just symptoms, but soul wounds. Not just broken bones, but broken hearts. I don't need perfect faith from you. Even if your faith is shaking, bring it to me. Even if you're tired and unsure, I still want to touch you. Remember the woman who touched my robe? She didn't shout or preach, she just reached. That's all I want from you. Reach. Whisper my name. Ask me to touch you. I respond to the desperate, to the humble, to the ones who have nothing left but me. That's when I move the most. I don't just want to heal you. I want you to know you are loved. You are seen. I delight in you. You are not cursed. You are not forsaken. You are not forgotten in the crowd. I knew your name before your parents picked it. I saw your body before it was formed. And I see every cell, every scar, every hidden wound right now. Nothing is too small or too big for me. Even if people said you have to just live with it, I'm saying, no, you don't. Even if the report said chronic, permanent, untreatable, I say, watch what I can do. I created the universe with a word. Do you think your condition is too much for me? I spoke stars into existence. I designed the blueprint of your bones. I can restore what was damaged. I can resurrect what seems dead. You're not hearing this by mistake. I orchestrated it. I've been calling to you, and this is the moment I want you to know. I am near. I have not forgotten your cries. I was there every time you winced in pain. I was there every time you laid in bed unable to sleep. I know it hurts, and I care, more than you know. If this word is confirming something in your spirit, take a moment and like this video. Let it be a small act of faith that says, God, I receive this. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Now listen closely. Healing is not just for the body. Some of you have been walking around smiling on the outside but broken on the inside. You've learned to hide your wounds well. But I see through the mask. I see your heart. I know you've been trying to be strong for everyone else. But when you're alone, the weight crashes over you. I'm here for that pain too. I am not only the God who heals diseases, I am the God who restores souls. I am removing things that were never meant to stay in your body. Sickness, inflammation, anxiety, fatigue, panic. I am clearing out what the enemy tried to plant. I am evicting every weapon that was formed against you. It will not prosper. My name is higher than cancer. My power is stronger than depression. My authority reigns over every diagnosis. I have the final word, not man. And even now, as you hear this, something is shifting inside you. Maybe you feel a warmth, maybe a peace. Maybe a tear is falling and you don't know why. That's me. That's my spirit. I'm moving. I'm reminding you of what you forgot. You are mine. You are safe. You are not abandoned. You are not lost in the crowd. You are chosen. You are covered. Comment 222 if you trust what I am saying to you now. There are some of you who need to forgive not just others, but yourselves. Some of the sickness in your body has roots in shame, in bitterness, in grief you buried deep. I want to pull that out too. I want to go where no one else can reach. I want to heal the moments you don't talk about, the ones that still wake you up at night. I know everything, and yet I still want you. I still love you. I still call you my child, and I am that hope. I am not far from you. I am right here. I want you to feel my presence as real as your breath. You are not watching this by accident. You didn't stumble into this moment randomly. I called you here because I want to touch you tonight, You have waited, you have endured, you've had moments where your faith felt like it was hanging by a thread, but that thread never snapped. Do you know why? Because even your weakest prayer reached me. Even when all you could whisper was "help me," I heard it like a shout. My ears are never closed to the cries of my children. You may feel small, but to me, you are everything. You are the one I left the 99 for. You are the one I wrapped in my arms when everyone else walked away. Comment 333 to declare your faith right now. I know your story. Every chapter, every word, every tear that hit your pillow, I caught it. Every scream you held in, I felt it. Every ache that no one understood, I understood it fully. I was with you in that hospital room. I was beside you when you got the bad news. I sat with you when you couldn't get out of bed. I held your hand when your strength gave out. And even when you felt nothing, I was still surrounding you. I don't leave. I don't change. I don't forget. Healing isn't just something I do, it's who I am. I am the Lord who heals you. That's my name. That's my heart. I created your body with care, detail, and purpose. You were not a mistake. You were not born to suffer endlessly. Sickness may try to claim you, but it has no right to keep you. I purchased your healing at a price. I sent my Son not only to carry your sin, but your suffering, and by his wounds, healing flows. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to beg for it. Just receive it. Some of you think you're too broken. You believe the lie that says it's too late, or you missed your chance. But I want to tell you the truth. As long as you have breath, there is still power in my touch. I specialize in the impossible. I do my best work when the situation looks hopeless. What others gave up on, I restore. What doctors call incurable, I call healed. What man says is over, I say is just beginning. You've looked around and seen others get their breakthrough. You've watched people walk out of their storms while you're still waiting. You've wondered if I passed you by, but I haven't. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. This is your moment. The pain, the process, the waiting, it all led to this. I'm doing a work in you that will not just change your body, but your entire life. What I'm about to release is going to touch generations. I know you've been tired, not just physically, but deep in your soul. You smile in public but cry in secret. You show up for others but feel like no one truly sees you. But I see you. I honor every step you took in faith. I see every time you worshiped through tears. Every time you encouraged someone else while you were breaking inside, I saw it all. And I promise you, not one of those moments was wasted. I am a rewarder of those who seek me, and your reward is near. Comment 555 if you're ready to receive what I have for you. Sometimes healing comes with surrender. I'm not just asking you to believe, I'm asking you to lay it down. That fear you keep rehearsing, that outcome you've been dreading, that voice that says, "It'll never get better." I need you to hand that over. You've carried it long enough. Let me take it now. Let me fill you with peace that doesn't make sense. Let me remind you who I am, not just a distant God, but your Father, your healer, your defender. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not what the sickness says you are. You are not your diagnosis. You are not the weakness in your body. You are not defined by what they told you you'll never do again. You are defined by me, and I say you are whole. I say you are rising. I say this will not break you. This will not be the end of your story. In fact, this is going to be the very thing I use to show my glory through you. What was meant to destroy you will become a testimony that sets others free. I don't heal just so you can feel better. I heal so that you can walk in your purpose. There are things I've called you to do, and the enemy has been trying to stop you through pain, through fear, through limitation. But that assignment still stands. You're going to walk again. You're going to sing again. You're going to laugh without fear. You're going to do what they said you couldn't do. You're going to live and not die, because I'm not finished. Every time the enemy attacked your health, he overplayed his hand, because now I'm stepping in. And when I move, nothing can stand against me. Not sickness, not pain, not discouragement, not fear. I am the Alpha and the Omega, and I speak life into every part of you that felt like it was fading. I speak light into every dark place. I speak strength into every weak place. Receive it. Breathe it in. Say it aloud. I receive your healing, Lord. You are loved more than you know. You are cherished. I see beauty in you when you see only damage. I see strength in you when you feel weak. I see purpose in you when you feel lost. You are my child, my treasure, my delight. You don't have to strive for my attention, you already have it. You don't have to be perfect to be healed. You just have to say yes. Yes to my hand, yes to my power, yes to my love. And as you sit in this moment, I want you to feel the shift. I want you to feel the lifting of the weight. That's not just your imagination, that's me working. That tightness, that discomfort, that ache, it's being replaced. Slowly or suddenly, it is being undone. Healing is not always loud. Sometimes it comes in the quiet, when you least expect it. But it is real. It is happening, and it is yours. I've moved mountains with faith the size of a mustard seed. Don't let doubt silence the voice of truth inside you. I've called you into this moment not just to comfort you, but to change everything about what's been weighing on your life. You've grown used to the pain. It's become a part of your routine. You plan your days around it. You've accepted it as something you have to live with. But I never asked you to live with pain. I called you to live with me. And where I am, there is freedom. Where I am, there is restoration. Where I am, the chains that have gripped your body and your soul begin to break. I did not create you to live half alive. I made you to be whole, fully alive in me. Comment 1212 if you know God is speaking directly to your heart. Some of you have wondered why healing hasn't come yet. You felt like maybe I was waiting for you to earn it, or that I was angry and this pain was punishment. Let me tell you the truth. I'm not holding healing over your head like a prize. I'm your Father, and I don't want to see you suffer. This isn't punishment. This isn't payback. I'm not cruel. I'm not distant. My heart breaks with yours. And every moment you've suffered, I've stood beside you, never leaving, never turning away. You need to understand something that hell doesn't want you to know. You are covered, completely. Covered by my blood, my word, my hand. No weapon formed against you will prosper. Yes, the weapon was formed. Yes, it came close, but it will not prosper. I didn't promise that you wouldn't face battles. I promised I would go with you through every one of them. And this pain, this illness, it's not the end, it's just a valley. And I'm leading you through it. You are not your pain. You are not your weakness. You are not what happened to you. You are not the report that was spoken over you. You are who I say you are, and I say you are healed. I say you are strong. I say you are rising, not because of your strength, but because of mine. The same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead lives in you. That means resurrection power is inside your bones. That means healing isn't just around you, it's already moving through you. Let me speak to those who feel numb. You've been through so much that it's hard to feel anything at all now. You don't cry anymore. You don't hope anymore. You just survive. I want to wake up the part of you that gave up, the part that stopped asking for miracles. I want to bring your spirit back to life. You don't have to stay numb. You don't have to keep pretending it doesn't hurt. Let it out. I can handle your truth. I already know it all, and I'm not running from it. I'm running to you. Comment 777 if this feels like your spirit is being stirred again. Tonight, chains are breaking, not just in your body, but in your mind. Some of you have been tormented by fear, thoughts that keep you awake, voices that speak lies over you. I'm silencing them now. I'm speaking louder than the enemy. My words are truth, and truth sets you free. You are not under a curse. You are not forgotten. You are not a failure. You are chosen. You are redeemed. You are worth healing. You are worth saving. Why are neuroscientists obsessed with a 9-word sentence? Because this sentence, spoken once a day, is turning financial stress into sudden blessings. More than 19,000 people have already used it to erase debt and unlock a life of wealth, freedom, and peace. The results are so powerful, some believe it's divine. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. When I healed in the Bible, I never asked people how good they'd been. I asked if they believed. And tonight, I'm asking you, do you believe I can heal you? Do you believe I still move in power? Do you believe your story can turn around in a single moment? Because that's all it takes, one touch, one breath, one word from me. You've seen what life looks like without healing. Now, I want to show you what life looks like when healing flows freely through you. Let me deal with the roots. Yes, I see the symptoms in your body, but I also see the roots buried deep. The words spoken over you as a child, the moments that broke your confidence, the trauma you buried and never spoke of again. I want to touch that pain. I want to pour my love into the places that have been empty for too long. I'm not just here to treat your pain, I'm here to heal your whole life. You don't have to chase healing. You don't have to beg for it. Just be still. Let me do what only I can. My presence is surrounding you right now. The heaviness you feel isn't fear, it's my glory resting on you. The tears falling are a release. You've carried so much for so long. Let it fall. Let it go. You are safe in my hands. You are not alone here. I am with you, right now, right where you are. I know what the doctors said. I know what your family believes. I know what the enemy keeps whispering to you. But I want you to hear what I say. I say you will live and not die. I say your body will be restored. I say your strength is returning. I say your peace is coming back. I say you will not be tormented forever. You are crossing into freedom. You are stepping into healing. Not next year, not someday, now. And even if the healing unfolds slowly, trust me, trust the process. I'm not delaying to punish you, I'm building something deeper in you. I'm not just healing your body, I'm healing your view of me. I'm healing your trust. I'm healing your joy. I'm restoring what the years of pain stole from you. You are going to smile again for real, not just for show. You are going to laugh with peace in your heart, not just relief in your face. Don't be afraid of the unknown. I'm already there. I go before you, I walk beside you, and I cover you from behind. Every step you take, you are surrounded. Every breath you breathe, I am near. You don't have to figure out tomorrow, I'm already in it. All I need from you tonight is this: let me in, let me move. Let me do what only heaven can do. And when I finish the work I've started, you will look back and say, only God could have done this. Not your strength, not your plans, but my power, my love, and my mercy. You will testify, you will shine, you will carry my glory in your story. People will see you and know there is a God who heals, who restores, who reaches into the deepest places and breathes life again. I'm not looking for perfect people, I'm looking for willing hearts. And yours is open enough for me to come in and do something that generations before you prayed to see. What I do in you will ripple into the lives of others. Your healing is not just for you, it's part of something far greater than you imagine. You've carried pain in silence, smiled through grief, and stayed kind even when the world around you was cruel. That matters to me. Your quiet battles, your unseen faithfulness, your private tears. I've kept record of all of it. I am a rewarder of those who seek me. Not just those who shout the loudest or post the most scriptures, but those who, in the stillness of pain, whispered my name. That whisper was powerful. That moment mattered. And now, I am coming with healing in my wings. Comment 999 if you believe your healing season is here. There is a shift happening in your atmosphere right now. I'm not saying that lightly. Some of the burdens that have weighed on your chest for years are beginning to loosen. You may not feel it instantly, but you will notice that what used to crush you doesn't hold the same power anymore. That's me. I'm softening hardened places. I'm soothing inflamed wounds. I'm restoring movement where there's been stiffness physically, yes, but also emotionally. I'm freeing you to feel again, to live again, to breathe deeply again without fear. You've spent nights wondering why you had to go through this, why you had to face sickness, heartbreak, and loss while others seemed to float through life untouched. And I want you to know I never wasted a moment of your suffering. I didn't cause all the pain, but I will use it. What was sent to destroy you, I'm turning into the foundation of your testimony. People will hear your story and feel faith rise in them. They will know that I am still a God who heals, who saves, who revives what the enemy tried to bury. And I know you're tired. You've held on when it would have been easier to let go. You've believed when there was no sign. You've walked by faith while your body cried out in weakness. That perseverance is not invisible to me. I am not ignoring your endurance. I am honoring it. There's a blessing tied to your persistence. You didn't quit. And because you didn't quit, you're going to see what I promised. You are entering into a time where what didn't make sense will start to come together. The pain that felt pointless will begin to reveal its purpose. The doors that were slammed shut will start to open in ways you didn't expect. I'm doing something that isn't just physical, it's divine. I'm working on your behalf in the places you can't see, behind the scenes, in your cells, in your nervous system, in your relationships. I'm weaving restoration through every part of your life. Comment 1010 if you're ready to walk in the fullness of what I've promised. This banned wealth signal was hidden in a government vault for over 70 years until now. It's a simple 9-word brain trigger used by elites to attract unlimited money while the rest of the world struggles. But the moment too many people see this, it could be deleted. Click the link in the description and comments before it's taken down forever. Healing is not just recovery, it's a renewal. It's me taking what was drained and filling it again. You've been pouring out so much, taking care of others, showing up even when you felt empty. And I want to pour back into you. I want to refresh the parts of you that became numb. I want to breathe life into the areas you forgot how to pray about. You haven't asked me for certain things anymore, not because you don't want them, but because you're afraid to be disappointed. But I'm telling you now, it's safe to hope again. I'm not just repairing what's broken. I'm building something new, better, stronger, wiser. This is not just about going back to the way things were before the pain. It's about going forward into something far more beautiful than what you had. You will not return to the same limits, the same fear, the same shame. I'm raising you higher. The healing I bring changes how you see yourself and how you walk into every room from now on. I am giving you back what the enemy stole: your strength, your peace, your identity. Some of you lost who you were because of the struggle. You don't recognize the person in the mirror anymore, but I do. And I'm going to reintroduce you to the version of yourself that isn't chained by pain or fear. You're going to wake up one day and realize the heaviness is gone. You'll remember how it felt, but you won't be living under it anymore. It will no longer define your days. Some of you have been told you'll always be this way, that your body will never recover, that you'll always struggle with this or that condition. But I never said that. I never wrote that into your future. And I'm the only one who gets the final word. Not the reports, not the opinions, not the past. I speak healing, I speak newness, I speak restoration. You don't need everyone to believe it, you just need to receive it. You are not an afterthought. I planned your healing long before you even asked. I saw the timeline of your life and placed this moment right where it needed to be. Nothing about what's happening right now is random. This is sacred. This is appointed. Heaven is touching earth in your life, and things are shifting that you can't even explain yet. That's how I work above your understanding, but always for your good. And I'm not afraid of your questions. I'm not offended by your weariness. I want your honesty. Talk to me. Tell me where it hurts. Tell me what you've stopped believing for. I already know, but when you open your heart to me, I can begin to move in deeper ways. I don't need you to have the right words. I just need you to bring me your truth. That's where healing begins, not in pretending, but in surrender. Tonight, chains are breaking off your body, your emotions, your memories. Some of you haven't slept peacefully in years. That changes now. Some of you haven't laughed without faking it in months. That changes now. Some of you haven't felt loved, truly seen, in a long time. That changes now, because I am stepping in, and when I do, nothing stays the same. I've been protecting you from battles you never had to fight. Every breath you're taking right now is proof that grace is still holding you together. You're still here because I've kept you, even through things that were meant to break you. There's been pain, yes, but pain is not the end of the story. Pain is often the place where I begin something new. In your weakness, my strength is revealed. In your lowest moments, my mercy pours out the most. When you had nothing left, I never left. That is what I want you to remember. I didn't bring you this far to leave you now. I'm not the God who walks away, I'm the God who walks in, even when everyone else turns their back. Comment 1515. If you believe God is not done with your story, you've been asking me when it will get better, when the storm will pass, when the heaviness will lift, and I say to you soon. But even before that moment comes, know this: I am with you right now, in the middle of it, and my presence is greater than your pain. I don't want to just take you out of the storm. I want to anchor you in peace while the waves crash around you. I want to show you that healing doesn't always wait for the perfect conditions. It can begin in the middle of the mess. Healing doesn't always come the way you expect it. Sometimes it starts quietly, a little more peace, a little more strength to get out of bed, a little less fear when the symptoms show up. That's me too. That's still healing. And if I've started it, I will finish it. I never leave anything halfway. The work I'm doing in you will be completed. Even when you don't feel it, my word is still true. My promises don't depend on your feelings, they depend on my faithfulness. I'm not asking you to pretend like you're okay. I'm asking you to let me into the places that aren't, the parts that feel numb, the memories that still sting, the emotions you've pushed aside for years. I can handle them. I already know them, but I want you to invite me into them. Because when you do, something powerful happens. That's where freedom begins. That's where chains break. That's where healing flows like a river that never runs dry. You may feel forgotten, but you are written on the palms of my hands. Your name is not lost in the crowd. I see you, not just the version of you that people see, but the real you. The one who cries quietly in the car, the one who puts on a strong face for the kids, the one who tries to keep the faith while everything inside is shaking. I know that version of you, and I love you completely. You are not overlooked. You are not passed by. This moment, this very second, is covered in my love and marked by my purpose. You are not too far gone. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be for what I'm about to do next. The healing I'm bringing will not only restore your health, it will restore your hope. Because when hope is restored, everything changes. You stop just surviving, and you begin to live again with joy, with peace, with strength you forgot you had. Comment 1717 if you believe hope is rising again inside of you. Can just saying 9 words daily actually make money flow into your life? A top neuroscientist says yes, and the FBI accidentally confirmed it. This forgotten prayer is now transforming ordinary people into debt-free and financially free for life. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I want you to begin seeing yourself the way I see you, not as weak, not as wounded, not as less than, but as whole, as strong, as chosen. You are not defined by your past. You are not defined by your scars. You are defined by my love that heals, my love that restores, my love that lifts you when you can't lift yourself, my love that never gives up even when you feel like giving up. You've been through more than most people know, and yet here you are, still holding on, still showing up, still believing, even if it's barely. That matters to me. That moves my heart. And I want you to know I'm honoring your quiet endurance with loud miracles, with deep healing, with joy that no one can take from you. What you went through in silence, I will reward openly. I don't just want to heal your symptoms, I want to heal your source. The anxiety that keeps showing up, the grief that still lingers, the shame that creeps in when you least expect it. I want to remove it all, not cover it, not numb it, but remove it, because I didn't design you to carry that. I didn't create you to walk through life weighed down and worn out. I created you to walk in freedom. I want to remind you of the power that's inside you. The Holy Spirit isn't a visitor, it's a resident. That means you carry divine power inside your very being, not just on Sundays, not just when you feel spiritual, but right now, as you listen, as you breathe, as you believe. My spirit is moving in you, through you, for you, and there is no illness, no fear, no lie that can overpower what I've placed inside you. And when the enemy comes in like a flood, I raise up a standard against him. I put my angels around you. I go before you and behind you. You are not fighting alone. You never were. I have been shielding you from things you never even saw, things that were meant to take you out but didn't. Because I said, "Not this one. This one belongs to me." You may have thought the delay was denial, but it wasn't. I've been preparing the right moment. I've been setting things in order. I've been making sure that when the healing comes, you're ready to carry it. Not just receive it, but walk in it. And share it. Because someone else's breakthrough is tied to yours. When I raise you up, you will be a light to others, still walking through darkness. Let this moment be sacred. Let it be the turning point. Let it be the place where you look back and say, "That's when everything began to change." Not because you tried harder, not because you forced it, but because you surrendered, because you let me in, because you stopped running and started resting in me. And that's all I need. I don't need a perfect heart, only a willing one. I'm not asking you to be strong enough. I'm asking you to let me be strong for you. There is something sacred happening in your life right now. You don't have to see all the details to trust that it's real. I'm working in ways you don't yet understand, removing things that were never meant to stay and planting what will bring lasting peace. You're not falling apart, you're being reshaped. What feels like loss is making space for something better. What feels like emptiness is being filled by my presence. I am healing more than your body. I'm healing your view of me, of yourself, of your worth, of your purpose. Comment Amen if you believe God is restoring more than what was lost. I never asked you to carry everything on your own. That pressure you've been living under, always trying to hold things together, I want to lift that from you. Let me carry what's crushing you. Let me take the fear off your shoulders. You were never meant to carry the weight of the world. You were made to walk with me, and I am the one who carries the world in my hands. You've been holding your breath, waiting for the next bad thing, living on edge. But now I want to teach you how to breathe again. Deeply, freely, without fear. You've been praying for healing, and sometimes you wonder if you've prayed wrong. You haven't. I've heard every word, even the ones you couldn't say. The tears you cried when the pain returned, when the symptoms got worse, when you felt abandoned, they were all heard. I don't ignore cries of the heart. Your voice matters to me. Your pain matters to me. You are not praying into the air. You are speaking to the one who created your body and knows how to restore it. I know some days feel like a cycle of disappointment. You wake up hoping to feel better, only to be reminded that the pain is still there. You try to stay strong, but the weight feels heavier with each step. I see that, and I want you to know it's not always going to be like this. You won't have to fake your strength forever. You won't have to push through silently forever. I'm bringing a day where the fight will lift, where the ache will fade, where your rest will return, where joy will take the place of sorrow. Comment 1111 if you believe that day is coming. You were made for more than surviving. You were made for wholeness. The enemy tried to convince you that healing wasn't for you, that miracles were for other people, that you were being punished or overlooked, but I am canceling those lies right now. Healing is yours. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. I am Jehovah Rapha, your healer. I have not changed. I still do the impossible. I still make crooked paths straight. I still touch what no one else can touch. There is no sickness too advanced, no diagnosis too final, no pain too deep for me. I don't measure the size of the problem, I simply speak healing. And when I speak, things change. You've seen how one phone call can change a life. Imagine what one word from heaven can do. I don't need time. I just need surrender. You don't have to figure it all out. Just open your heart and let me in. Let me reach the places you've tried to fix on your own. Why are 55 countries using the same mysterious money script? Because a leaked research file just exposed a 9-word pattern that activates wealth-attracting pathways in the brain. Repeat it daily, and watch money flow like water into your life. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. And even if the healing hasn't come the way you thought, don't lose heart. Some healing starts in the unseen. Some miracles grow in silence before they're revealed. Like a seed planted in the ground, there is movement even when nothing appears different on the outside. Trust the process. Trust the plan. I'm not just after a moment, I'm after your full restoration. I'm healing your timeline, your past, your present, your future. Nothing is out of reach for me. I know how long it's been. I know how tired you are. I know you've had moments where you were ready to give up. But look at you, you're still here. That's not weakness. That's courage. That's grace. That's my hand on your life. Don't underestimate the strength it takes to keep going when everything in you wants to stop. And now, I'm going to renew that strength. You've crawled through the valley, but I'm lifting you to your feet. You will rise again, not just spiritually, but emotionally, mentally, physically. You will run again, laugh again, live again without the weight. You are not too far gone. You are not too late. I will restore what the enemy stole. I will repay you for the years you lost to sickness, confusion, sadness, and fear. I know what they said about your future, but I hold your future, and I say it is good. I say you will thrive. I say you will overcome. And as I heal your body, I'm also healing your relationships. The distance, the misunderstandings, the tension that's built over time. I'm softening hearts and opening doors. What pain tried to break, I'm restoring in love. What was wounded by silence, I'm bringing into light. I care about every part of your life. Not just the big things, but the details, the small aches, the forgotten dreams. I see it all, and I'm involved in all of it. So keep your eyes on me. Don't let the past decide how you walk into the future. Don't let fear dictate what you expect. Expect good things. Expect change. Expect me to move. Not because of wishful thinking, but because I promised, and I never lie. My word never returns empty. When I say healing is happening, it is. Whether you see it yet or not, whether you feel it or not, it is taking root. This season of waiting is not wasted, it's preparation. You are being strengthened so that when healing arrives in full, you'll be ready to carry the peace that comes with it. You'll be able to walk in freedom without fear of relapse. You won't just be healed, you'll be whole. You'll be made new. You'll carry light that touches others, and they'll say, "What changed?" And you'll say, "God did. He met me when I was breaking, and He put me back together." You could have shut your heart again, but you didn't. That tells me you're ready for what I'm about to do next. Because when you lean in like this, when you stay close, when you stop everything else just to hear me, that's when healing begins to deepen. You've asked, "God, why is it taking so long?" I've heard you, and I understand that it's hard. I know the questions that swirl through your mind, why others are healed before you, why the pain lingers, why the breakthrough hasn't come yet. Let me say this clearly. Delay does not mean denial. Sometimes what looks like me being silent is actually me preparing something bigger than you prayed for. I'm not ignoring you, I'm protecting the fullness of what's coming. And when it arrives, you'll understand why it had to come the way it did. Comment 222. If you trust that God's timing is always for your good. You've looked at your reflection and wondered if healing would ever reach you. You've gotten used to saying, "I'm fine," when you're not. You've trained yourself to live with the pain because you didn't know what else to do. But I'm breaking that cycle now. You don't have to live like that anymore. You don't have to pretend you're okay to be strong. Let me be your strength. Let me carry the parts of you that feel too heavy. You've carried so much for so long, and tonight, I'm lifting what you can't. I'm speaking to the roots of your pain. Not just the surface, not just the physical, but the deeper layers, the grief, the fear, the heartbreak, the disappointment. Some of you have pain in your body that started from pain in your soul. You were hurt, abandoned, rejected, and you never fully healed from it. But I'm not just healing the wound, I'm healing the memory. I'm healing the way you see yourself. You won't have to live guarded and tense anymore. You won't have to carry shame for things that were never your fault. You are not damaged. You are not defective. You are not less than. You are mine. I chose you, knowing every scar, every secret, every moment of your past. And I still call you beloved. I still call you worthy. I still call you whole, not because you feel whole, but because I am the one who makes you whole. And I say your name with love in my voice. I do not see what others saw. I see beyond what you've done. I see who you are, who I created you to be. Comment 333 to declare your faith over your past, your pain, and your healing. I know it's hard to hope again. I know you've prayed before and saw no change. I know how that disappointment can dig deep, but I'm inviting you to trust again. Not blindly, but boldly. I am not like those who hurt you. I am not like the world that failed you. I do not make promises I don't intend to keep. My words are not empty. My heart toward you is not fickle. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. And if I said I would heal you, then you will be healed. What secret did the FBI hide about your brain and money? They discovered a phrase, just 9 words long, that flips a switch in your mind to attract wealth without effort. It's already changed the lives of thousands of people in just weeks. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Don't measure what I'm doing only by how you feel. I work in the quiet. I move in the unseen. Some healing happens slowly, like morning light breaking through. You don't always notice it all at once. But one day, you look back and realize the pain isn't there anymore. The panic that used to rule your nights is gone. The ache that once gripped your chest is replaced with peace. That's how my healing often works, not loud but lasting, not rushed but real. You've seen enough temporary fixes. I'm here to give you lasting restoration. Not just relief from symptoms, but real transformation. I don't just want to fix what's broken, I want to make it new. That's who I am, the God who creates, not just repairs. The God who breathes life into dry bones. The God who brings beauty from ashes. That's what I'm doing with you. The fire didn't destroy you, it refined you. And now, the beauty that's coming from this will be undeniable. You're going to shine, not in spite of your pain, but because of what I've done through it. The very place that brought you the most suffering will become the place where my glory shows up the brightest. I'm not wasting any of it. Your tears have watered the soil for something beautiful to grow. Your suffering has built compassion in you. Your silence has strengthened your spirit. I'm raising up something unshakable inside of you, something that no storm can take away. I want you to stop bracing for bad news. Stop waking up in fear, expecting the worst. That's not the life I designed for you. I came to give you life abundant, overflowing, peaceful. And that kind of life starts when you let go of fear and hold on to me. When you stop expecting pain and start expecting my goodness. When you stop waiting for things to go wrong and start believing they can go right. Yes, even for you. Yes, even now. You've lived long enough under the shadow of anxiety, of depression, of stress and pressure and performance. I'm calling you out of that place into rest, into peace, into healing that reaches deeper than your muscles and bones. Healing that quiets your mind, that steadies your heart, that reminds you, you are safe with me, you are seen, you are loved, you are covered. Nothing formed against you will succeed, not this time. Let me remind you what's true. You are not alone. You are not fighting this by yourself. My spirit is with you. My angels surround you. My presence covers you. And where my spirit is, there is freedom, not fear, not confusion, not chaos. Freedom. That's what I'm offering you tonight. The freedom to finally breathe without the weight of pain. The freedom to smile without pretending. The freedom to walk boldly into the future without dreading it. You've waited, you've prayed, you've cried. And now I'm answering, in my way, in my timing. And my timing is perfect. Trust me, even when you don't understand. Trust me, even when it takes longer than you hoped. Every delay has a purpose. Every moment has been leading to this. I haven't forgotten a single word you've prayed, and I'm faithful to complete what I started in you. I'm proud of you for not giving up, for choosing to believe again, for making space for me to speak, for opening your heart even after disappointment. You're stronger than you know. Not because of what you've endured, but because you've allowed me to carry you through it. That is strength, that is faith, and that is what I will honor. And still you're standing, still you're reaching for me, still you're showing up in faith. That matters more than you know. You're not invisible to me, you never have been. Every time you fought through the pain just to whisper my name, I was there. Every tear you cried in silence, I caught it. You've asked me before, Lord, do you see me? And here is my answer, yes, I see you. I see the pain you keep hidden behind your smile. I see the strength it takes just to get through another day. I see how exhausted your soul is and how badly you want peace. And tonight, I want you to know something deep in your heart. I'm not only the God of miracles, I'm the God who is close. I'm near to the broken-hearted. I'm not watching from a distance. I'm sitting beside you. I'm holding you through the pain, and I'm working even when you can't see it. Comment, Amen, if you believe God is close to you right now. There are things in your life that have tried to break you, trauma, sickness, fear, rejection, but they won't have the final word. I will. I am the author and the finisher of your story, and I write nothing by accident. Every chapter, even the hard ones, has a purpose. And while the pain may have shaped you, it will not define you. I'm rewriting the story now, not erasing your past, but redeeming it. What once felt like a wound will become a testimony. What once felt like a prison will become a platform. You will help others out of places I've pulled you from. I am not limited by what's been done to you or what's happening in your body. My power is not held back by your past. I don't need perfect circumstances to do a perfect work. I'm not waiting for the right timing, I am the right timing. And this moment, this sacred, quiet moment, is one of divine alignment. Heaven is touching your life right now. My spirit is present. Healing is not just on its way, it has already started. You may not feel it all at once, and that's okay. Don't look for emotions to prove I'm moving. I don't need emotion to perform miracles. Some healing comes in layers, some freedom comes in waves, but my presence is constant. And right now, I am removing heaviness from your chest. I'm softening places in your heart that were hardened by hurt. I'm restoring peace to your nervous system. I'm quieting the fear that's lived inside your body for far too long. I'm making all things new, starting from the inside out. Comment 555 if you believe God is doing something deep inside of you. A neuroscientist says yes. A 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've tried to be strong for everyone else. You've been the encourager, the helper, the one who always smiles, but deep down, you've been running on empty. And you've wondered when it would be your turn. When someone would see you. When someone would care for you. Let me say this clearly: I see you, and it is your turn. This is not selfish. This is not too much. You are worthy of healing. You are worthy of being restored. You are worthy of receiving the love and strength you've poured out for others. I know what it's like to feel invisible in the middle of a crowd. I know what it's like to feel forgotten when others are being blessed. But I haven't skipped over you. I haven't lost track of your prayers. The very things you thought I was silent about, I've been working on behind the scenes. You don't always see the roots growing, but they are. And when the time is right, breakthrough will come bursting through the surface, not just a little overflowing. You've been waiting a long time, and it's felt like nothing has changed. But tonight, I want to tell you something has shifted. Something unseen is taking place. You're not the same person you were when you first cried out to me. You're stronger now. Not because of what you've done, but because of what I've built in you during the waiting. Patience, endurance, deeper faith, greater compassion. These things are just as important as the healing you asked for, because they prepare you to carry what I'm about to release into your life. I'm not just healing your body, I'm preparing your spirit. I'm preparing you to walk boldly into the next season of your life. A season with more freedom, more clarity, more joy. The season where you no longer live in survival mode, but walk in purpose. A season where peace isn't something you hope for, it's something you carry daily. A season where you don't flinch every time the phone rings or symptoms rise up. Because you'll know I've got you. And nothing is too hard for me. You are not weak because you're tired, you're human, and I know how much you've been through, but you're stronger than you realize. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you've survived. And now, healing is on its way, not just to help you feel better, but to raise you up into the life I've called you to live. You were made for more than fear, more than suffering, more than defeat. You were made to walk in light, in wholeness, in confidence. I'm restoring your confidence, not just in yourself, but in me. Because somewhere along the way, pain shook your trust. You still believed in me, but you didn't know if you could rely on me to come through. You hoped quietly, but didn't expect much. But I'm changing that. I'm about to surprise you. I'm about to show up in ways you never saw coming. I'm about to remind you that I'm still the God of suddenly, the God of mercy, the God of miracles.